Hello, hello, good evening. How are you? How are you tonight? We are having a very warm night here in Mexico City. So I'm welcoming you to our Friday night tarot reading. We are live, so I only need you to type, please, your date of birth, the topic that you'd like to know. Only one topic, please. And we can start with our reading session. Hello, I hope you are just more than fine. We have many things happening in the stars. The answers are also according to what we are living and things that we have already lived, because past is one of the topics. Now we are having Venus in a retrograde form. We are also preparing for a wonderful eclipse that has given us the energy to see what are the things that need to be changed, what are the things that we don't want anymore, and we are aware that we are ready to know the truth about what has happened. But it's not only my truth, it is my truth, the person's truth, the other person's truth, and everything that is around it, and the real truth. That is the topic. So we are going to have many things to see and to check according to what we have in our with our celestial bodies. And also we're going to see that we are needing the comprehension for ourselves to see that changes need to be done, and they need to be done with the aspect of acceptance, because I am aware that this has no longer space or chance or the opportunity to continue in my life, whatever the reason it is, whatever the topic I am changing. So I have many different reasons to understand that I am preparing for something new, and something wiser, and something better. So please tell me about your week. Tell me about the topic that you'd like to know. And please tell me your date of birth, the day, the month, and the year. And also, we are going to comprehend using this, that we are using the Chinese horoscope. We are going to use also the cards and, of course, the astrological points that we have with the planets, because that's a tool that we really understand, and that's something that we can use um, in our advantage, in order for us to know what is it that we really need to know. So please be ready. Feel free to type and let me know what is the topic that you'd like to know more about. Meanwhile, I'm just shuffling the cards in order for us to know what are the topics and the things and the answers you need to know. And we are also ready to get everybody here. And I like to thank to the people that are also just subscribing to the channel and that are sharing the word, because just beginning to know about this channel. And we feel so grateful for having you here with us. Okay, okay. We had a little situation here with the connection, and I hope everything's fine. Beautiful. I'm just sharing that we are broadcasting. So please feel free to have your tarot reading. As this is a new channel, many people don't know me, but I've been doing these readings for a long time. I've been doing my broadcasts in Spanish, of course, for a long time now, and this is my new challenge. I am doing this as a new way for me to understand and comprehend that I am able of giving messages, and not only in my language, but also in the form that I understand that I can give some other tools to help people. And this is why I'm doing this in English. And besides, I like to speak in English. Yes, it takes me a little bit, but I love speaking in English. So this is so truly beautiful. Excellent. Now we have already shared that we are here broadcasting and we are here just ready. So you can tell me what is the topic that you'd like to know about and what is the situation that you are living in. And well, according to what you are living and you are dealing with, also what is the magic that has brought you here in order for you to understand and comprehend that you are ready to get your messages. Okay. Now we are able to see everybody and everybody is ready to see us. Excellent. Excellent. Now here we are. Excellent. Now we have already checked what is our broadcast about. Excellent. Now we have no problems at all, I believe. Now that we are looking at each other and that we are seeing that we are here just broadcasting with you in order for us to let you know that here we are just for our challenges. The activation cards. Let me remind you about the activation cards and about the geometrical figures that we are having according to what we have in the flower of life. We are dealing with emotions, the situations, and also with our spirits in order for us to know what is it that we need to understand and comprehend, but in a different dimension, not only in the third dimension, but also in 5D, in 4D, and in 5D. So that is great because we are ready to learn and to comprehend and understand that we are here just to evolve and having the comprehension for us to see what is it that we really are ready to learn, to know, and to understand. And look, we are having our activation card for Earth. This is the activation card for tonight. And it's according to the feminine, and it's also according to what we are feeling attached to here on the earth. And let me read it to you. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection for this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our great mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. So we are living and we are dealing with Mother Earth energy. And this is so beautiful because we are connecting to our roots, and our roots are also telling us about our families. And also, this eclipse is telling us about what we are dealing and feeling with our families in the environment, with the members, but also what is happening in me, inside me. This part of knowing that I am dealing with my emotions so deeply and that they need to be covered. That's the meaning of the eclipse. We are learning how to use this information in order for us to understand them, mastery that we are dealing with. This is not a certain reason of leaving a situation just because. It's a situation for us to understand that we are evolving. That is not about the people that we are dealing the situations with. It's more about what I am learning through this situation, through this emotion, through this environment or this background. And I am also letting myself to know, and I am becoming aware of what really this situation is explaining me. It's not because I am thinking that the other person is just here just to harm me, to make harm. It's just because the other person is the perfect person for me to understand a situation that I am aware that I need to understand the most because I love him or I care about her, or it's because I am feeling situations that I need to understand according to what I am seeing in the reflection with the other person. And this situation is also giving me the opportunity to see myself as a reflection of what I am doing. Maybe I am complaining about the other person not giving me the attention that I am requesting to. Maybe the question would be if I am doing that to myself, because I am not doing that attention to myself because I am giving my attention to somebody else. It's not that I need to pay more attention to my couple, to my friends, to my family. It's because I need to make more attention of myself. I need to pay more attention to me. And I am not doing it, but I am also just going all the way around, just giving myself into the love and the care and the intention that the other person sees me and recognizes what everything that I am doing because of my intention of having a great time or a great relationship. But it's also for me the opportunity to see that I need to evolve. All these relationships, all the situations that happen in order for me to grow, most of the time I know them from guilt or from pain or from remorse or maybe from mourning or grieving. But I need to understand that not all the situations can happen in that way. Most of the situations can happen when I am dealing with happiness, when I am dealing with joy, when I am dealing with acceptance, when I am dealing with the energy to understand that I am living this situation because I am aware here of learning. I am able to make mistakes. I am able to learn from those mistakes. I am able also to release myself from this amount of control or this amount of being pointed at or this judgment from many people, including from myself, that everything is done in a wrong or in a bad way. I am so taught to understand and to comprehend the life according to what I see or what I'm dealing with, that everything has to be in both sides, or good or bad, or black or white, or it's light or it's dark. But I need to see that there are many other different options, and those options are giving me the chance to see that I am able to change that, and I am able to change the way I am thinking, to change the way I am feeling about the situation, to change even the roles that I've been playing with different people, because those roles are giving me the opportunity or the chance to see myself as a reflection, and to even that would be to see myself as a different person that I am. I am looking at myself, but more about a third person, and it's not about me. And I am able to do this because I am aware that I am not making any harm to anybody. I am aware that anybody is trying to make me harm. They are doing their lives in the best they were doing and feeling and thinking and believing that they are doing that in the part that they are living their lives with. And it's all the way around. I am doing that with myself. Of course, there are people that are so hurt and they make so much harm that they understand life doing harm, because that's how they have received life from many people, from many different places, from many different relationships or situations. People that makes us harm, that makes us going crazy about an idea or a situation, that we feel disappointed, or we feel with no care from the other person, or we feel that we are ignored from someone else. Those are the people that have felt so much grief and so much guilt, and so much pain, because pain is also one of the triggers that we have in our uh, growing here, in our evolving evolutions here. And that is the part that we need to understand. We are here to see and to accept what is it that we have. When I am aware that I am accepting myself with all my good and bad points, with all my virtues, um, with all the situations that I don't like the most to talk about, my fears, my anger, my paranoia, my schizophrenia, all those things are living in me. And yes, I am also that, but it doesn't mean that I am schizophrenic at 100%. It doesn't mean that I am paranoid at 100%. It doesn't mean that I am anger or with fear in 100% of my time. No, it's part of me, because that is also a little part of my personality, but it's not most of the time, and it's not most of the way that I live. I live in the way that I feel, that I understand, that I have my emotions, I am aware. And I need to accept that I also make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm here not to be perfect. I'm here just to be happy. And I'm also letting myself know and aware that I am here just to walk, learn, comprehend, and the life goes just in a blink of an eye. And that is the most incredible thing to happen when we understand that we've been taught in mysterious ways. Sometimes we need to understand that there is a people that is involved in order for me to understand a situation. For example, a boyfriend leaves his girlfriend because he wants to be in a new different relationship, and she turns so sad that she says, oh, this is disappointing because I thought he really loved me, but he is really loving her, but not in the way she thinks or she's expecting. Yes, he's making his moves with respect, because I don't want to hurt you. I need to finish. I need to end with this relationship. I need to take a break, perhaps. I need to make myself clear with some other things, and I am not really sure if I want to make the next step. But I am also aware that because I love you, I don't want to hurt you. But the other girl is seeing everything all the way around. Oh, it's because I really love him and he has dumped me, or he has left me, or he wants to see somebody else, or maybe I'm not good enough for him, and I am complaining. So what I need to do is just to pay more attention to the situation, and not only the person that I am dealing the situation with. I need to pay more attention, but he's telling me that he's going to look for someone else while he's taking care of his thoughts and of his emotions. So, what I need to know more and what I need to do with myself is something very similar. I am reflecting the energy that he is giving me, because he is reflecting my own energy. Okay. In this part, I can say that once I understand that he's given me the chance for me to stay with me most of the time, and not only being distracted by him or by someone else or something else, including school or my teachers or a different kind of study or my sports or going to the gym or taking some other class, yes, I am aware that I am able to be and spending more time with me, because I need to be conscious about what I am feeling, of what I am dealing with, according to those things. And now I understand what is my real truth. I am able to see that, okay, I need to spend more time with me, because I need to understand if I am really aware that I want to be in a relationship with someone else, if I am really aware that I am good enough to have a couple that is so interested in me, that he or she is not going to think more about someone else or being in some other place. I am ready to know and to learn from myself if I want to make a commitment with someone, if I am able or ready to live with someone else, to have a family with someone else. Yes, every situation is giving me the opportunity for me to learn, to know, to understand. that I am not living anything without having more answers. I have plenty of answers, but I am just discovering. And those discoveries are also coming with the idea that I am aware that I am living here on planet Earth on June 2020. And we are able also to see and to understand that we are ready to grow. We are ready to enlighten ourselves. We are ready to see ourselves in a place that we are going to unite energy, to see ourselves grow as seeds of light as we are doing now. We are ready to understand that the angels and the masters of light are giving us the opportunity to see ourselves in a deep transformation, because that's what we are doing. If we are living through fear about this virus, for example, if we are living through fear, we are not letting ourselves to grow with conscience. We are just letting ourselves to grow with what was old believed, what was an old fashioned of controlling masses, instead of giving us the opportunity to believe in ourselves, to believe in our hunches, to believe what we are feeling in spirit, and see ourselves ready and aware that we are those seeds of light. It's only for us to see and to understand that we are ready to grow, and we are ready to make our marks with many people. We are ready to share ourselves or love with many different people. And it doesn't matter that I am just giving approach to one single person at a time. By the time it goes by, it's going to be with one, with three, with seven, with 11, and it's going to grow. Eventually everything grows. And I hope that whatever that is that you are dealing or living with is also doing in the situation or in the form that you are letting yourself grow in love, growing in awareness, in consciousness, growing yourself, giving the opportunity to give from yourself, from your personality to other person or to other people, to some other people, and see yourself able to smile, to share your joy, your love, your compassion, your energy, your positive attitude, in order for you to grow and to comprehend that this is not just something that happens just because. This is happening to you because you are ready and you are able to just give a good leap of faith and advance in the way that you need to deal, that you need to do, and also to be aware that you are ready. Just that you are ready to grow, you are ready to enlarge your life, you are ready to make your arms bigger, because you are going to receive many 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 things from information, from masters, from dreams, from angels, from including the extraterrestrials, including our masters of light, the Pleiadians, for example, or from um, Ashtar Commander, or from, I don't know, Saint Germain, many of the masters of energy. We are here with the Grand Masters, and we are dealing with the situations that we are able to see. We've been prepared for this. Now we are ready to do it. Many people is not ready. A lot of people is just dying with emotions so open, because they are not ready to evolve from that place. But the ones that we are staying here, we are staying to be aware, to stay in awe, to see ourselves. We are just facing a situation that needs to be faced, that needs to be solved, that needs to be taken care of with the heart, with our human unconscious, and also with the conscious part of ourselves. We are just delivering everything to people in order for us to know that we have the opportunity and the chance to make ourselves aware everybody's here for a good reason, and it's just most of the reason of love, of growing ourselves with love in different dimensions, with different people, with different situations, because my spirit is just sounding and just it's getting according to the vibrations that the other people are also learning. But once we are connecting with those vibrations, we are becoming one, and we are going to do the same with the other people that are coming from the collective, and everybody's going to grow. Those energies or those vibrations are going to grow and are going to change. So this is part of what we are dealing and we are living with this situation. It's not as hard as it seems. We only really need to understand what is to let go, what is to live without attachments, what is ourselves and our lives, to be feeling the emotions of joy, of abundance, of prosperity, of happiness, of health, of course, of awareness, because we are doing this because we are growing. Maybe our bodies in a physical way are just feeling not so well, but our minds are making that chance for us to see ourselves, to grow, and to believe that we are dealing with the situations that we need to understand, that we need to grow, that we need to see ourselves to help somebody else. And with the help we are giving to someone, that is a part of the help I am also giving to myself. Meanwhile, I am giving my energy, my love, my compassion, my uh, teachings of forgiveness, for example. As I am also teaching, I am also learning. This is a two-way understanding, because one it's one that I give, and the other one is when I receive. And according to what I receive, it's that I am aware to see myself. I'm becoming conscious according to what I am living. So again, it's not about the person that I am living a situation, it's about the situation itself. And whatever that it is making myself going or growing myself or making me aware that I am able to love and I am able to give myself another chance to live happy. I am able to give myself the opportunity to see myself getting the dreams that that I had dreamt, or getting myself the health that I was asking for, or I am giving myself the opportunity to become so creative that I have many clients, or maybe there is an enterprise that it's just looking for me and it's giving me the chance or the opportunity to grow also with them. The confidence, the clearness in my mind that I am everything that I want to be. It's also together with all the possibilities that I am aware to think, to believe. Because if I am able to believe, if I am able to think, if I am able to create, those things are going to happen. And those things are going to be here just in order for us to see ourselves growing and believing, and see how many things are going to change or have changed according to what we are also doing or living in our environment. With these situations, we are also able to understand that we are receiving messages, and we are going to receive more. We are going to have dreams, and we are going to see more. We are listening to our names. Someone is calling us. We are seeing numbers. We are seeing too many different colors. One color at a time. The next day is going to be a different color. The next day is going to be something different. Or the numbers, the sequences, feathers, the presence of an image, a picture, for example, from the angels. Everything is going to be more clear according to the messages we are dealing, because as seeds of light as we are comprehending that, of course, and indeed we are growing, and we need to get more in touch with those energies, and to see ourselves that this is not strange. This is only something that we are living with, because we are becoming of what the part that we are going to be there. Excuse me. We are um, we are just heading to a place that we are just being marked, and we are just beginning to walk, and we are just beginning to get there. As we move, as we are also um, being in touch with different people, that we are speaking almost the same kind of things that we are thinking and believing, we are going to get more in touch with those kind of information and people. And of course, we are going to be helping each other. We are going to be able to heal our planet, to heal our nature, to heal the way of thought that for many years is being taking too many people, and it's been hurting too many people. And we're going to be able to deliver abundance and prosperity to our world, to our universe, and to the different universes that we are going to be able to connect, because we are just preparing for those kind of things and those kind of situations. Once we are able to see ourselves that we are ready to understand, we're ready to take classes or to take lessons, we are ready to open ourselves, to open our minds, to open our hearts, to see ourselves as intelligent as we are, we're going to see ourselves that, hey, this is something that it's just ringing in me, and it's just giving me the best clues to understand that yes, I am ready to grow, I am ready to understand, I am ready to live the life that I wanted, but I am also able and ready to prepare the world for the little children, that they are going to be the ones that are going to have all the energy to put everything in order. We need only to make a little mess. We need only to just stop getting bad information or getting ourselves scored. We are just stopping, and this is going to be a little chaotic, but we are going to be able to see ourselves just pulling from the real law, pulling from our intelligences, pulling ourselves from the acceptance and the respect to nature, to human life, to different ways of thinking. Because if you think different, it doesn't mean at all that I am not able to love you or to care about you. It's just because you think different, you are teaching me the opportunity to see things in a very different way, because I am not aware of what you have lived or what you've come through, in order for us to understand that you are living and that you are feeling and you are believing things in from different situations, more than just being aware that you are just surrounded by your family, you are in your house and you're just watching this video. And well, there is a girl that is just talking about energy spirituality, and it's on YouTube. I am able to see myself and to see everybody getting aware and being able to heal our beautiful planet. Planet Earth is not the only planet that is being doing a lot of changes. Many places in the universe are changing. Many places that we are feeling and dealing with ourselves are being changed. So, what is above, so below, if they are changing, why not us? This is going to happen. This is going to be faster. This is going to become at a certain point further, and we're going to be ready to see ourselves just growing, just letting ourselves grow, just letting ourselves believe, just letting ourselves having the ability and the knowledge to see ourselves sharing the information and joy and happiness and optimistic thoughts, and also being realistic, but being aware that through love we are able to see and understand with compassion, with unconditional love, many different topics, and letting a person giving the opportunity or the chance for themselves or for himself to live with peace, to live in calm, to live with tenderness in their hearts, because many people is living with their hearts hurt, with their hearts in grief, with their hearts in guilt, and they need a transformation so deep that they need to mourn themselves because of the way they were living, they were thinking. They needed to get some alcohol, to get a booze. Maybe they wouldn't understand what was the big deal, because they can forgive it for a moment or for an hours, a couple of hours. Maybe some other people could need to get some drugs, or some other people just need to eat, some other people need just to buy. Yes, because they are not able to see themselves as real as they are. They are believing that their lives is more about looking good and seeing themselves just being as nice as everybody is looking. But they are not asking the real questions, if they are living happy. They are living through guilt, they are living through sadness, they are living through mourning or grieving. Many people is changing, many people is living different ways, that a person died or a situation finished, and many people don't close that past or from the past. When we are able to close the past, and when we are able to thank, because what happened is telling me or is giving me the opportunity for me to grow, for letting go, for understanding that these situations weren't in my control or were out of my control, because I needed to understand that I am able to pull myself to the farthest places I thought I would ever be, but also that I am able to see myself becoming the best person that I am. I am able to see myself stretching, but not a stretch from a physical stretching, could be, but not in that way. But it's also a mental stretching and spiritual stretching, because I am able to see myself that I am growing. And part of that growing, part of that condition is to believe in me, to see myself that I make mistakes and I accept those mistakes. I need to be less judgmental with myself, and I need to understand that yes, I make mistakes, but okay, I'm ready to learn. It's not because I have been giving me the best judgments, but maybe it's because I've been giving me the harshest of all those judgments. I need to see myself clear and aware that once that I am recognizing myself, that I am thanking myself, that I am accepting, that I am loving myself, everything is going to fall at its own place, and everything is going to be its best, because I'm just able to treat myself with my best. I am able to love myself with my best, and I am able to speak to me and to think about me at my best. It's not that all the people that and all the things that I have dealt and believed in my mind and I have grown with in my mind, it's not that they are wrong or it's a mistake. I am remembering the way my parents just raised me. I am able to remember the way my teachers taught me. I am able to remember what my doctors were telling me. But I am also living with their fears, with their lack of confidence. I am living my life with the situations that they faced, from anger, from fear, from failure, from disappointment, from resentment, from the places that they were able to see all kind of pain. And now that pain is going to be able to be watched or seen by myself, in order for me to grow and to comprehend that those situations happen because I need to see myself in a position that if I am repeating, then I am going to live the same way as I am also being shown by them. Or if I don't want that kind of living, then I am able to believe and to have my own will to change everything and change everything, because I am able, I am aware, because I'm deserving that kind of life, and also because I am consistent about my believing in being different, in being a better person, in being in light, not being complaining, just being best. Those situations are giving me also the opportunity to see myself changing to become more or less like a butterfly. I am going to complete change and feel and fly at many different places, but being aware that I am able to love myself as much as no one else has ever loved me, as much as no one else has ever understand me, as much as no one else has ever seen myself feeling without guilt, alive, in love, with passion, even with sensuality, even with fertility, with creativity, because I am able to generate the kind of life that I am willing to live, that I am able to live, but also to see myself growing in a world and in a place that I am able to change. My positive thoughts are helping my planet. My positive energy, the energies and emotions are helping my planet. It doesn't mean that if I don't see it, I am not aware. But it's also so believed that the power of thought is so great that when I am just praying, and in that prayer I'm sending all my good vibes to a person that is in the hospital, is sick, a baby for example, or a person that has just coming out from the ER. Those situations are giving me the opportunity to see myself that I am able of being in abundance of health, of happiness, of blessings, of joy. So if I am able to live in that way, why not am I just duplicating those kind of things and give people the chance to grow and give people the chance to see themselves in a very different situation where everybody is going to change, where everybody is going to feel in the same way as we always being wanted, of being acknowledged, of being recognized, of being loved, of being accepted. And we are just going to connect one with another, and all the masses are going to be connected. And when we have the less or the minimum expectation, that is when many things are going to happen, and they are going to fall in the correct form, in the correct places. So don't be scared of living and understanding a situation that is changing. Feel free and thank for the situation that is taking you to evolve, to change the way you are thinking or feeling for someone else, or for a simple situation, or for a situation that has taken your energy that much. And give yourself thanks for letting yourself understand, listen, comprehend, hear that you are able to change, that you are able to live in love, you are able to live in peace, and you are able to live here with many other people, just to transform our beautiful planet and give the planet a beautiful healing energy that really needs the most and is going to be changing most of their lives. So, we didn't have the chance to read our cards. We were just here talking. And while I was talking, you were listening to me. And I have just given you a little small class of energy and spirituality. But I hope that everything has happened with you for a good reason, for a blessing situation. Have a beautiful weekend. And let me tell you, if you are closing a situation, if you are ending a relationship, if you are just feeling yourself fulfilled with different things, thank for that opportunity. Let yourself from the different days that are going to come to change those things that you thought that you weren't able to let go, and see yourself getting as a student and as a teacher of learning yourself, re-acknowledge what you are doing, recomprehending what is the reason that you are doing these things that you are doing for new, for once, because you want to learn, you want to change, because this is something really new, or you have the curiosity. Give yourself the chance to see yourself doing something different new, and see yourself giving the opportunity to fall, to stand up again, and to make something new, not from your tears, not from your pain, but from your awareness, your consciousness telling you that it's okay to fall, it's okay just to let control go, it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to love yourself. We are humans, we are not perfect. We are here to be happy, not to make someone else happy, even if I am never as close or able to see myself ready to make my things as good as I wanted for the other person. Okay, so I'll see you next week. I hope next week we have more audience. We had three. This is a new challenge. So I hope many people are going to be here just soon enough. And well, I'm sending you all my blessings, all my good and positive energy, all my good vibes. Send you love, and I wish you a beautiful night of rest and a pleasant evening. Have a beautiful weekend too, and I'll see you next week. Good night. Take care. Bye bye.